Welcome back for game number 2 here on NorCal Sports TV as we get set for Jaguar softball here live from Lady Jag Stadium as it's game number 2 of the day between the visiting American River College Beavers and your home innings San Jose City College Jaguars. Jags fell 7-2 in game 1 as American River College improved to 16-16 overall. They have a starting lineup for game number 2 with the leadoff hitter Hunt playing center field, Leslie the second baseman batting second, Hanzo the catcher who caused all kinds of problems in game 1 and be batting third, in the leadoff or in the cleanup spot rather, Nordman the shortstop. Paredes the first baseman bats fifth, playing third in game 2, will be in the 6th slot. The designated player, Addison Suseg, who came in and finished off the pitching performance in Game 1, will be batting in the 7th slot. Rachel Parkinson takes over in left field for Game 2. She'll bat 8th. And Maddie Schultz, the right fielder, will bat 9th. The flex player is Lily Gallegos, who will be in the circle for the Beavers. For San Jose City College, well, it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Vergara, Corona, Martinez, Sealing, Walker, Zambrano, Cristian Castro, Donahoe, and Priya Quinones back inside the circle. Same exact lineup to start of game 1. This one slapped over towards third, and Corona with the play. For out number 1. So again, it's Corona, Cristian, Walker, Zambrano, third to first, Donahoe, Vergara, Castro out in the outfield, Martinez behind the play with Quinones in the circle, making her 25th appearance of the season, 9-7 overall. This one swung on and lifted to deep center field. Vergara back to the wall, and it's off top of the wall and gone. A home run for Leslie. That one just about 204 feet as it just got over the wall in center field, and Vergara couldn't make the play even though she ran into the wall trying. And just like that, American River jumps out to a 1-0 lead off the bat of Leslie. Take a good look there at the swing, and I think she knew it, had a pretty good chance it was gone, and then right about there, you could tell by the first base coach that one cleared the fence for a home run. So Quinones back in the circle here now. Tonzo, who again, she had a huge game in game 1. Hit a home run herself, double, single, multiple RBIs, scored 3 times. That one taken out of the zone for a ball, 1-1. Quinones winds. Here's the pitch. That one off the top of the glove. So 2-1. The count 1-0. American River on the board early as Leslie put a charge in one to center field. Here's the wind. The next pitch is outside for a ball. 3-1. Tonzo steps out. Let's reset here. Quinones with the line and the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back to the backstop. Count goes full, 3-2. Tonzo batting .393 after the game one. This one swung on and fouled off the inside of the leg of Tonzo. So Tonzo, the catcher, used to taking shots back behind the play, but that time self-inflicted one off the left leg, and she's kind of shaking it out, trying to get the feeling back in the lower extremity there. Here's the line. This pitch is taken outside for a ball. Tonzo works the walk. So now that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Nordman, batting .419, a shortstop. Here's the line, the pitch. This one swung on and fouled off into the construction zone for strike one. Keystion winds. Here's the next pitch. That one grounded into left field for a base hit. Quickly, 2 runners on here after the home run. By Leslie. A walk to Tonzo, a single to Nordman, and now the 5th hitting first baseman Martinez. Up batting .351. Here's the one. That one floats outside for a ball. Quinones looks in for the signal. Here's the line, the pitch. This one swung on and lifted foul back out of play. Evens the count up at 1. Quinones with the pitch. That one just off the plate. Jags wanted it. Fans wanted it. Didn't get the call. Now it's 2-1. This one swung on and lifted foul into the bullpen of American River College. So that'll even the count at 2. 2-2 count, 2 on here, top of the first. Quinones in a little bit of trouble. Here's American River has runners at first and second. Already have 1 run in here in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. That one grounded in through the middle, rounding third and heading home goes Tonzo, and the Beavers are up 2-0 after the RBI single by Pardadas. And that'll bring up Odesting, the third baseman. Runners at second and third now for the Beavers. 2 in scoring position for Odesting. The 6th batter to hit here in the inning. Quickly some action getting going in the bullpen for the Jags. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one swung on a miss for strike 1. Two runs so far on 3 hits. No errors. We got 2 on in scoring position for American River. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one bunted at and popped up, and it'll fall foul. Safety squeeze on there by American River. Oh, to the count to Odesting. Quinones trying to find it out here. That one outside for a ball. Got Hunt to line out to start the game, and then after that it's been hard contact, walk, hard contact by the Beavers. Quinones winds. Here's the next delivery, and it's outside. Quinones does have a base to work with, first base, but I don't think you're trying to pitch around Odesting to get to Susak. Susak didn't hit in game 1, but comes in with a .375 batting average. Here's the wind. The next pitch just swung on and missed for strike 3. Quinones gets the K, and much needed out to kind of stop the bleeding. And that'll be the second out of the inning. The aforementioned Addison Susak coming up to the plate here, the 7-hitter, the designated player in game 2 for the Beavers, batting .375. Here's the wind, that pitch outside for a ball. Perdaris, the runner at second base. Here's the wind, the next pitch. This one swung on and grounded foul sharply down the third base line. Evens the count at 1. Priya trying to get out of this first inning, limiting the damage, only giving up 2. I think that'd be a positive here for San Jose City if you only give up 2. The way things are going to start the inning. Still work to be done, though, here as Susak is even in the count at 1. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one swung on and fouled off of the pole. Holds the netting up for strike 2. Down the left field line. Here's the next delivery by Quinones. Swung on and loped into left field for a base hit. That'll score 1, 2 as Susak holds up at first with an RBI double. It brings in both runners. And the Beavers have struck for 4 runs here in the top of the first inning. The 8th hitter in the inning, Rachel Parkinson, didn't get the start in game 1, gets the start out in left field in game 2. Now swung on, ground ball, just past Priya. Walker unable to make a play at first, and Parkinson gets the base hit. Parkinson didn't crush it by any means, just had a little bit of side spin on it, and Priya unable to make the play and keeps the inning alive. And the 9th hitter of the inning comes to the plate. Maddie Schultz, the right fielder, batting .384. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one outside for a ball. So 2 on, 2 out. Runners will be going on contact, so anything in the gap probably scores 2 more runs. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one swung on into center field for a base hit. Vergara comes up throwing and holding at third base is Susak. So no run scored there, but Schultz gets another base hit, the 6th of the inning. And that will probably do it as we got a trip coming to the mound. Quinones having a discussion there on the mound. We'll see if that's the end of the line for Quinones or if it's just information download type of a conversation. It looks like it's pretty much information right now. Is again, there is bullpen action going in the Jags bullpen, but I don't think she's quite ready. And Quinones is going to stay in the game here. So back to the top of the order we go. Hunt, who lined out to start the game, will be coming to the plate for the second time here in the first inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hunt, 4-0-2 hitter, steps back up to the plate here for the second time in the first inning. Here's the wind, that one taken outside for a ball. Quinones unable to get ahead of the hitters here in game 2. Been working from behind a lot here in the first inning, and things haven't quite gone her way. Here's the wind. The next delivery is swung on and missed for strike. Hunt swung on that one, trying to take it to the opposite field and just missed it. Here's the next pitch by Quinones, swung on and drilled to center field off of the glove of Vergara and rolling over to Donahue. A double, and it clears the bases. And 7 runs have scored here in the top of the first. A 3-run double for Hunt clears the bases. And that will be the end of the line for Quinones. So she doesn't get out of the first here in game 2. We have a pitching change. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Now stepping into the circle for the Jags, Morgan Pike, making her 11th appearance on the season. 0-1, 5.13 ERA, 7 walks and 1 strikeout. And she'll inherit the runner at second base, Hunt. And Leslie coming up to the second time of the inning for the Beavers. Went deep over the center field fence first time at bat. This time she'll be taking on Pike. Seven runs so far on 7 hits for the Beavers, and that pitch is outside for a ball, also aided by a walk. Beavers were held in check for much of the first game until they erupted with that 5-run fifth. This time they get the big bats out in the first, scoring 7 runs so far. Here's the wind. This one swung on and popped up into center field. Vergara makes the play, and that'll do it for the first inning. 11 runners come to the plate, 7 of them score, and after a half inning, it's 7-0 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Leading off for the Jags here in the bottom of the first is Vergara, Corona, and then Martinez, the 1-2-3 hitters. They'll be facing Lily Gallegos in the circle, making her 11th appearance on the season. She's 1-1 with a 3.16 ERA, 14 walks, 7 strikeouts for Gallegos, who got staked to a huge 7-0 lead in the first. If you're the Jags, you just got to forget about that top of the first and just go to work. You got to try and chip away and score a couple here to answer back. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one taken for a ball. Here's the next pitch by Gallegos, and it's off the corner, on the corner rather, for a strike. Here's the next pitch, ran up on by Vergara and taken for a ball. 2-1 as Ari tries to get something going here for the Jags. They trail 7-0 in the bottom of the first. Next pitch by Gallegos, swung on and fouled back behind the dugout of the Jags for strike 2. Here's the wind. The next delivery is swung on and fouled out of play. So Vergara batting .289. Also leads the team in walks, on base percentage. Here's the wind and the pitch. This one way up high for a ball. 3-2 the count. Work full by Vergara. Here's the next delivery. This one swung on and lifted to left field, and there to make the play is Parkinson for out number 1. Vergara sent one up to left field, but Parkinson able to come and get it for out number 1. That'll bring up Jay Corona, the third baseman for the Jags, batting .344 after game 1. Here's the wind and pitch, and this one swung on and lifted to left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Corona continues hot hitting, and she gets the Jags on the board for the hit parade first here in the bottom of the first with a single to left field. That'll bring up DJ Martinez, batting .463. Had a kind of a struggle in game 1. Walked in the first and went 0 for 3 after that. Like to see her get back on track here in game 2. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one up high. Gallegos readies for the next pitch and delivers. This one swung on, lifted to deep right center field, bounces off the wall. Over to third goes Corona, and DJ in second with a stand-up double. And the Jags trying to answer back here in the bottom of the first. So a single by Corona, a double by Martinez, and now McKenna Sealing probably had the best game 1 of all the Jags at the plate. Went RBI double and a home run in game 1. Sealing designated player came in and finished off the pitching duties for the Jags in game 1. Now with a chance to try and help the Jags try to crawl back in this one. Again, it's early. There's a lot of softball left to play. American River putting up 7 runs in the top of the first. Jags trying to answer back with a couple here in the bottom of the first. Wind picks up now, going from right to left. First pitch taken by McKenna for a ball. Gallegos winds. Here's the next pitch. This one lifted to right field. Back goes Schultz. She makes the catch. It'll be a sac fly for McKenna. And coming in to score is Jay Corona. The Jags get 1 back. Also moving over to third is DJ Martinez. That'll bring up Bell Walker. Gallegos winds. Here's the pitch to Walker, way outside. Good job there by the catcher. Tonzo to go ahead and catch that one. That one could have got off the backstop and bounced down the first baseline. DJ would have strolled home with the second run of the game for the Jags. Instead, Tonzo able to go out and get it. Here's the wind. The next pitch is up high for a ball. Now we got some action going in the American River bullpen. Just next to me. Addison Susak getting loose again here for American River. That one swung on and missed by Walker. Susak, the designated player, she came in and finished off game 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Walker batting .337. Second baseman for the Jags. Swings and lifts this one foul. So evens the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Gallagher's trying to work out of a mini jam here in the first. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one lifted into center field for a base hit. And Walker will get an RBI as Martinez comes in to score. So that'll make it 7-2. Walker, the runner at first. And Keystion, the batter. Swung on and missed. Correction, fouled back. Sorry. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung on and lifted to left field into the gap. It's going to be a 2-hopper onto the wall. 1 run's going to score. Keystion rounds second, and she'll stand at second with a double and an RBI. And the Jags crawling back in this, now down 7-3 on the RBI double by Keystion, and Walker scoring from first, going on contact. So now it's 7-3, and Zambrano coming up the plate. We got a meeting at the mound. His assistant coach out there to talk to Gallegos. And so not really the start you want if your Gallegos team gave you 7 in the top of the 7th. But if you're the Jags, this is exactly the answer you needed to give up 3 in the top of the first, or 7 in the top of the first, to come back and get 3 in the bottom of the first. A big answer here. As Amaya Zambrano comes to the plate, the first baseman. Batting .255. Got a runner at scoring position there. It's Keystion, good wheels. Should probably score on anything into the outfield, and that one taken for strike 1. Here's the wind, the pitch by Gallegos. This one swung on and fouled back. Over to first, second. Flip to first in time, and that'll do it as Zambrano is the third out of the inning, but not before the Jags are able to come up with 3 runs in the bottom of the first and cut the lead to 7-3 after 1 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
Three, 4, 5 hitters for American River College. Tonzo, Nordman, and Parades, the hitters scheduled for the Beavers. to face Pike. Pike making her first full inning here as she took over and got Leslie to fly out to center field and the top of the first. Here's the wind, the pitch in there for a strike by Pike. Next pitch by Morgan is swung on and caught right back at Pike. For out number one. Nordman, the hitter now, 419, coming into game two. Takes strike one. So Pike throwing strikes here in the second. Nordman singled to left field in the top of the first. This one swung on and lifted out of play, just out of the reach as it goes into the bullpen of American River College. Castro and Zambrano both took a look and tried to get over there and make a play, but it was over the netting and into the bullpen. This one grounded up the middle. Diving stop by Walker. Throw over to first. Not in time. As that'll be an infield hit for Nordman. Her second hit of the game. So runner at first is Nordman. Paredes at the plate. She had a single to center field her last time at bat in the first as well. That pitch is in for strike one. Here's the one. The next pitch is swung on and lifted deep to left field. Back at the track, and it's gone. Home run for American River College. This time it's Paredes who puts a charge in the one and hits it over the left field wall. And now it's 9-3. Ball's carrying well today, and it's hot. There's no wind really to speak of, a couple gusts here and there. And so that's just kind of the byproduct here of a warm day, 83 degrees at game time. And it'll bring up Otisting, who struck out in the first. He hits one deep to center field. It's going to one-hop off the wall. Vergara grabs it, throws it in the second, and Otisting going to be standing at second with a stand-up double. So the bats are definitely ringing. Both teams finding ways to get hits. That's the 10th hit so far by American River. And that'll bring up Addie Susak, who got a 2-run single her first time at plate in the first. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one way up high for a ball. This one swung on, hit to deep left field, going back and making the catch as she crashed into the wall is the left fielder Donahoe for out number 2. So Suha gave that one a ride. But Donahoe crashes into the wall and makes the play in left center field. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one got a check swing, fouled off by Parkinson, who hit a home run her first time at bat. Actually, I'm sorry, she walked her first time at bat and scored. Scorecard, a mess already here in game 2. So we've had long innings to start. That pitch evens the count at 1. Parkinson didn't get the start in game 1, gets the start in game 2, and now we got a timeout and a conversation here at the mound, or at home plate rather. Trying to see if she swung. Count is 1-1. Pike with the pitch. That one check swing, fouled off. So 2 strikes on the hitter, Parkinson. Got a runner at second base. Susak flew out number 2. Otisting standing at second. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one outside for a ball. So the count goes 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second base here in the top of the second. 2 runs in already here in the top of the second for American River. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one grounded over the Corona. Up with it, throws over to Zambrano and just gets the speedy runner in time for out number 3. Get a chance to take a look at it here. Corona over to Zambrano and gets her by about a half a step as Parkinson hustled down the line trying to beat it out. 2 runs on 3 more hits and 1 left on. And after 1.5, it's 9-3. American River leads the Jags here on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Castro Donahoe in the top of the order of Vergara. The scheduled hitters for the Jags here in the bottom of the second. The Jags down by 6. Gallegos winds. Here's the pitch. That one misses for a ball. Next pitch by Lily is outside for a ball as well, so. Ooh. Umpire called that a strike. Excuse me. Crowd, big reaction behind home plate. Either way, swung on and popped up into center field for out number 1. As Castro flies out to start the bottom of the second. So left fielder Sierra Donahoe, batting .275, comes up for her first plate appearance of the second game here. Gallegos with the wind. Here's the pitch. This one taken for strike 1. Here's the line. The next pitch is popped up. Foul behind the plate and out of play. Here's the next pitch. This one grounded back to the pitcher. Gallegos up with it over to first. In plenty of time to retire Donahoe for route number 2. And that'll send us back to the top of the lineup with Ari Vergara. Vergara flew out to left fielder Parkinson her first time at plate. Gallegos a chance to go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second. Wind and pitch. That one right down the middle for strike 1. Be the first time anybody's gone down in order here so far in game 2. Here's the wind. The next pitch is taken for a ball. 1-1, 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Jags trail 9-3 on NorCal Sports TV. The pitch taken high for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch by Gallegos is taken high for a ball. So 2-1, actually 3-1. The count here to Vergara. Here's the wind. Pitch by Lily is a strike. Count runs full. 3-2 here, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Gallegos looking to retire the Jags in order. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one slopped down the left field line, foul. Here's the next pitch. That one taken for a ball. And Gallegos unable to retire the Jags in order as Vergara gets the walk. And that'll bring up Jay Corona. Corona singled in the first to start the 3-run rally. We'll see if she can continue the rally here and help maybe drive in a couple runs. Here's the wind and the pitch. This one swung on and lifted to center field and making a diving catch. Out there is Hunt for the 3rd out of the inning. Hunt makes the play in center field to retire Corona. Take a look at it here as we go to break. Hunt sprawling and making the catch, retiring the side. And we'll be back after this with the stop of the 3rd on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
9-1-2 hitters due up for American River as we get ready to start the top of the 3rd. And Pike still in the circle for the Jags. Schultz to lead things off. Got a base hit her first time at bat. This one grounded over to second base. Walker takes the short flip over to Zambrano and out number 1. Back to the top of the order we go. Keely Hunt. Center fielder comes up. She's 1 for 2 on the day with a 3-run double. And her second at bat there in the first inning. Pike jumps ahead of her early, 1-0. Or 0-1 rather. Here's the line. This one kind of check swing over to shortstop. Kistian has it and out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Pike. Here to start the 3rd. Now Leslie. Second baseman. 1 for 2 with a home run. Steps up to the plate for American River. The 0-1 pitch. Taken outside and evens the count 0-1. Pike swing on and Makes a great catch, does Keystone at shortstop to end the inning. Jag showing the leather there. So we get another chance to take a look at that one on the replay as we go to break. Keystone just diving off to her right and making the play to retire American River in order for the first time today here in Game 2. No runs, no hits, nobody left on, and after 2.5, it's 9-3 American River over the Jags on Norcal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Heart of the order coming up for the Jags here in the bottom of the third. Martinez, Sealing, Walker, the 3-4-5 hitters. Facing Lily Gallegos for the second time through the lineup. We'll see if Martinez, Sealing, and Walker can get something started here as the Jags trail by 6 after 2.5 innings. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one in there for strike one. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. That one falls inside for a ball. 2-1. DJ Martinez ahead in the count here to lead off the bottom of the third. That one taken low for a ball. DJ ahead 3-1 in the count. Chance to take advantage of something she likes. This one swung on and lifted right into the glove of the center fielder, Hunt, who didn't have to move for out number one. So that'll bring up the designated players. McKenna Sealing had a sac fly RBI in the first after having a huge game of one. 2-run double and another home run. This one grounded into right field for a base hit. So Sealing keeping the hot streak going with the bat. Gets her first hit of game number 2. Walker had the RBI single to the right center field gap. Her first time at bat. Driving in Martinez. This one swung on. Fouled back out of play. Here's the wind. The next pitch is grounded over to shortstop. Second goes to first. Not in time at first. The fielder's choice will retire Sealing. And Walker takes her place over at first base. Keystion comes up to plate. She had a double and an RBI. Her first at bat. Now the umpire's having a conversation here. Not quite sure what that's about. Nonetheless, seems like they've got that taken care of, so back to play we go as the mound, or the meeting behind the circle, is broken up. So Keystion comes up. He's about 250 on the season coming into this game. Here's the wind, and swung on and popped up down the first base line, and making a diving catch is the first baseman Paredes to end the inning. So get you another look at it from a different angle here. Have to take my word for it. Great play there by the first baseman, and we'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Told you we get you a different look at it here. Here is the replay of ending the first, the top of the, or bottom of the third inning rather, is diving play made by the first baseman. And so that will send us to the top of the fourth, and Tonzo, the leadoff hitter for American River, facing Pike. Pike able to get ahead of Tonzo early. We'll see here. Tonzo's been a tough out so far here today for Jags pitchers. One pitch here by Morgan as she readies and delivers. This one swung on, popped up to left field, and Donahoe makes the play for out number 1. Just getting under that one. That was Tonzo. Just hit it to medium deep left field, but being able to range over and make the play was Donahoe for out number 1. Brings up Nordman, who's been on base both times. Both takes a strike. First pitch by Pike. This one swung on and hit foul down the third baseline. Oh and 2, Pike ahead of Nordman. Here's the next pitch by Pike. This one swung on, grounded, foul. So we'll reset things here and do it again. 0-2 the count. 1 out, top of the 4th inning. This one swung on, lifted into right center field. Ranging over to make the catch is Vergara. She'll put away Nordman for the first time today for out number 2. Paredes, the first baseman who made that play in the bottom of the 3rd that we were showing you here to start with, now coming to the plate. She is 2 for 2, a homer and a single. 3 RBIs. This one swung on and crushed down the left field line, foul. Actually, she got 4 RBIs, correction. 2 on the single, 2 on the home run. Parada's waiting on the next offering by Pike. Here it is. This one swung on and missed. Oh and 2, Pike ahead. Pike's real tired of the last 6 hitters she's seen. This one swung on and grounded in the left field for a base hit. So Parada is 3 for 3. That'll bring up third baseman Trev Odesting. Odesting struck out in the first and had a double in the second. It hit off the wall in right center field. This one swung on and lifted to center field. Back near the track, making the play is Vergara. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left on. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Jags trail 9-3 here on NorCal Sports Television.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
There's more than one path to a successful future, and they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today at San Jose City College.
Nine to 3, American River over the Jags here in game number 2 of the doubleheader of the day. Live here from Jags Stadium as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Lily Gallegos had a rocky first inning, but since then settled down and been able to wiggle out of a couple jams. Zambrano, Castro, Donahoe, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Jags coming up. Trying to get something started here, cut into the 6-run lead. Shelby Apostolo going to hit for Zambrano. This one swung on, lifted foul. That one hits Apostolo, so she'll cruise on down to first base. So Castro going to be the next hitter up for the Jags. Angelina steps in 0 for 1. Batting .266 after game 1. Gallegos winds. Here's the pitch. I want to take it high for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch by Lilly is taken down low for a ball. Gallegos, next offering grounded. Over to short, 2nd to 1. First, not in time. But that'll get the lead runner. Apostolo wiped out on the fielder's choice. So Donahoe going to come up. Donahoe 0 for 1 in game 2. Grounded out to the first, or the pitcher, her first at that. Looks like we're going to have a runner over at first base for Castro. Gutierrez is going to be the runner over at first base for Castro. So Angie comes in for Castro. Donahoe. Comes up to the plate again. 0 for 1 today. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one swung on. Foul back. Count even at 1. Gallegos versus Donahoe. At the top of the order, Vergara on deck. Here's the wind, and the next pitch is swung on and lifted towards the line. Foul. Parkinson raced over there trying to make the play, just could not get there in time before it falls in foul territory down the third base line. One and two pitch. That one bounces up there for a ball. Easy take there, but that time by Donahoe. This one swung on and lifted to the left field, reaching over and making the catch is Parkinson. Back to first base goes Gutierrez. So Donahoe tried to send one over the left fielder's head, but Parkinson able to make the play. And that'll bring up Vergara. Vergara walked her last time at the plate. Was stranded there in the second. Here's the wind, the pitch. Misses up high for a ball. Here's the next pitch, that one inside. So 2-0, Vergara ahead of the count. Had her 20th walk of the season, last at bat. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Vergara takes it for strike one. Next pitch by Gallegos. Ran up on and taken for a ball up high. Three and one on. Vergara's next pitch is grounded over to short, flips over to second for the easy out the short way, and that'll do it. No runs, one left on, and after 4, it's 9-3. Jags trail the Beavers on NorCal Sports TV.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Seven, 8, 9 hitters for American River College. Due up. Susag, Parkinson, and Schultz. The three hitters scheduled for the Beavers. Susag 1 for 2 so far. That one fouled back out of play behind the stands for strike one. Here's the next pitch by Pike, and that was low for a ball. And actually hits Susag. So, going to first on the hit by pitch is Addison. Here's the pitch. That one bunted at and missed. Throw back behind at first base. And not able to make the play is Apostolo. This ball goes off her glove, but no advancement. Parkinson this time slaps at it and fouls it off. So 0-2. The count to Parkinson. As the umpire takes a walk over to the Jags bullpen to get some more softballs. So resetting things, 0-2 the count to Parkinson. Runner at first is Susak, who's hit by pitch. That pitch way up high. Here's next delivery. That one taken outside for a ball. That one was close. Good eye by Rachel Parkinson there. Not swing at it and know that it was a ball. Here's the next pitch. That one chopped at and bounced down the third baseline, foul. So Pike and Parkinson going out of here 2-2. Nobody out. Top of the fifth inning. That one fouled off by Parkinson. Here's the one. This one slapped off the bullpen of the Jags. Out of play. Again, Parkinson came in batting .065 on the season. Not a lot of plate appearances. Did hit a home run in the first. Grounded out in the second. This is our third at bat. She's battling Pike here. And now, a little communication issue. DJ goes back behind the plate, and Pike back in the rubber, ready to go. Here's the line, the next delivery, chopped foul again. So 8 pitches into this battle between Rachel and Morgan. See who comes out victorious as the next one's outside for a ball. Now it's ran full. A 3-2 runner at first. This one grounded over to third. Corona up with it. Over to second base to Walker to get the force. So the fielder's choice by Parkinson. She'll replace Susak. And Jags pick up their first out of the inning. After the 9-pitch battle between Rachel Parkinson and Morgan Pike. Brings up Maddie Schultz, right fielder for American River. That pitch fouled off as Parkinson was taken off for second base. See if Parkinson goes on the next pitch here by Pike. She in fact does. Throw down to second is in time. And out at second base trying to steal is Parkinson. Pitch by Pike. You see the replay here. A little bit of a pseudo pitch out, and there to make the tag was Walker. That one fouled back to the backstop. So now Pike one pitch away from getting out of the inning with no runs scored. Here's the line. The delivery's outside for a ball. Two and two. Pike ready as in. Here's the pitch. That one outside for a ball. Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. This one swung on and dropped into right field for a base hit. Gutierrez there. Throws it back in. Another base hit for American River. Now, how big is that caught stealing a moment ago? As probably would have had runners at the corners had you not had the caught stealing. Back to the top of the lineup is Hunt. Steps in for her third plate appearance, or actually fourth plate appearance of the game. Doubled back in the first. Drove in 3. Here's the line. This one swung on and caught by Walker to end the inning. So no damage done after the base hit. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Jags down 9-3.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
9-3. Jags trail American River here on NorCal Sports TV as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Jags. Corona, Martinez, and Sealing. As the Jags continue to try to chip away at this Beavers lead. Corona leads things off for the Jags here in the bottom of the 5th. Gallegos still in the circle for American River. Here's the line, the pitch. In there for strike 1. More bullpen action for American River as Susag gets loose again. That pitch taken outside for a ball. Here's Nick's delivery. That one swung on and hit into center field for a base hit by Corona. So Corona leads things off in the bottom of the 6th with a base hit. And that'll bring up DJ Martinez. Martinez singled in the first and scored. Went 0 for 3 in game 1 with a walk. Here's the one. The next delivery is swung on, grounded. Over to short, 2nd to 1, first double play. And that is just what the doctor ordered if you're a Beavers fan. 6-4-3 double play. He races both runners. And Sealing comes up to the plate. With nobody on. Sealing been the hot hitter today. This one swung on and lifted. In foul territory, ranging over and making the play is Otisting, and quickly the Jags are out in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on thanks to the double play. And after 5, Jags trail 9-3 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first. City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Jags!
2-3-4 hitter Leslie Tonzo Nordman. Scheduled hitters for American River. We look across the way there, and you see the flags at the top of the football uprights are kind of whipping around, and the flag over there by the football stadium moving around. The flag here by the softball stadium, though, not really moving much. So looks like if you get the ball up in the air a little bit, it's starting to wind might be a factor. Not so much if you keep a low line drive. Regardless, that one's out of the zone to start the inning for a ball. As Leslie waits for the next pitch, this one ripped into left field for a base hit. Leslie been on fire today. As one of the crowd says, "Stay hot 7." One of the American River supporters here enjoying the action at Lady Jack Stadium. Tonzo steps up to the plate. So Barr scored 4 runs today, 3 of those in the first game. Walked and scored here in the first inning of the second game. Pike taking her time. Now winds and delivers. This one swung on and drilled way out of here to center field. And another home run for Tonzo. And the American River lead is now 11-3. There was no doubt about that one, wind or otherwise. Two more RBIs. And the American River Beavers up 11-3. That one was crushed by the catcher Tonzo, her second home run of the day. And so now we have a pitching change here for the Jags. While McKenna gets loose, we'll take a break here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first. City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Yes!
Now in the circle for the Jags, number 5, McKenna Sealing, making her second appearance of the day, or 19th appearance of the season. Has a 1-7 record, 5.62 ERA. Came in, like I said, to finish up game number 1 for the Jags. Now comes in here to potentially finish up game number 2. Nordman, the first batter to face her here in game 2, takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one taken low for a ball. That pitch bounces up there for ball 3 and got a piece of DJ. DJ taking a moment, trying to collect herself. So 3-0 the count to Nordman. And now DJ gonna take a little bit of time there as that one kind of bounced up and I think got her right underneath the chin. So while DJ takes a moment, we'll take a look at a play she made earlier with that caught stealing back in the last inning on that pitch out, throw down to second and catching Parkinson. Trying to steal. Looks like DJ is going to be okay as she regroups. Still taking a couple minutes here, not sure. She's still talking to some people back there behind the plate. And so we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV as it looks like they're going to still discuss some things.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
So it looks like DJ's day is going to be done as she goes into the dugout. And what's the way to get official word? But I think that's Zambrano coming in to catch for the Lady Jags. Which means that she had to re-enter, and so there's going to be all kinds of substitution. I think Pri is going to come back on the mound because that's going to take Apostololo out of the game and send Sealing over to first. I mean, that would be the thought process I would go with, but we'll see here. Waiting for some official changes, and Quinones ran out there, now runs back in and to the dugout. I'm not sure. Yeah, Quinones just getting a different glove. So I think Quinones is going to re-enter on the mound. Zambrano is going to re-enter at first base for Apostolo. Go to behind the plate, and that'll send Sealing over to first base. If I'm on board with all this here, we'll see. This is a test for me here with this first year of doing softball and all the re-entry and designated players stuff, but we'll wait and see and let them officially announce what's happening here. Waiting for Matt Folsom to make the announcement here in stadium. So Quinones is actually going to go over play first, and Sealing's going to stay in the circle. So I'm pretty sure Zambrano is behind the plate. Regardless, it's 3-0. Sealing walks the hitter Nordman, her first hitter of the day in game 2. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one grounded foul. So resetting things here for the Jags. Corona at third, Keystion at shortstop, Walker at first, and Quinones at first base. Sealing in the circle. Gutierrez in right. Vergara in center, Donahoe in left. And I'm 99% sure it's Zambrano behind the plate. Try and get some confirmation for that here in between innings. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung on and grounded over to third. Corona tries to go to second and gets there just in time of Nordman to force her at second. So the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Trinity Odesting. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one is taken for strike one. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one in there for strike. This one swung on and right to Walker, who doubles off Padres, and that'll end the inning. No run, or 2 runs rather. A couple of hits, nobody left on, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Jags trail 11-3.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
So it wasn't Zambrano behind the plate. I was wrong again, like, tends to happen. It was Apostolo behind the plate. That's why she moved from first to behind the plate. And Quinones over to first base. So bottom of the 6th we go, Walker. Keystion and Apostolo, the 3 scheduled hitters for the Jags. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one up high for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch is taken for a strike. Here's the wind. The next pitch is swung on, popped up, and making the play behind foul territory is the catcher, Tongso, for out number 1. Keystion comes up, had a double, an RBI in the first, and then popped out to the first baseman last time at plate. That one's low for a ball. Here's the wind. The next pitch is taken up high. Here's the next pitch. That one slapped down the right field line, foul. Rolls all the way over here, and Schultz going to pick it up and throw it back in. This one lifted just behind second base. Shortstop over to take it. Out number 2. Nordman ranged over about 3 steps. Makes the play. And now coming to the plate Catcher, Shelby Apostolo. Here's the wind. That one taken for strike one. Here's the one. The next delivery is swung on and drilled. Foul. Way deep into the top of the batting cages over there behind the bullpen for strike two. Here's the one. The next delivery is taken high for a ball. Evens count at 2. Gallagher's next pitch is taken high for a ball. 3-2 the count now. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. American River up 11-3. Apostolo back in the batter's box. Here's the wind, the pitch. Swung on and lifted. Shallow right field. Back on the play is Leslie. And that'll do it. Our final score here. In game number 2, American River College 11. Jags 3. Thanks for watching here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll see you next week as the Jags play host to Cabrillo. Or no, I'm sorry, Chabot, here on NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.